All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. I am the Oracle. Okay, guys, I'm just kind of jumping into this. I had already pulled these cards. I wasn't planning on doing a video for this, um, but this was to me when I started pulling. I just had to. So today is Martin Luther King Day, and I was like, I heard in my head, I just heard I have a dream, and then so I was like, oh shit! I was like, you want to talk? And so I started pulling, and this is the first card that came out. He said, "This is not what I dreamt. This is not what I dreamt." It's like he's saying right here. It's just like my people, my family, they're still stuck. They're still stuck. Why are they still stuck? It's like he's saying, I'm watching from a higher perspective. My dream was for something bigger, higher, for communities, families, not just like, it's like something bigger. Whatever he's saying, it's like he's just saying, my people are still my family. My family's still stuck. You have to look from a higher perspective. Okay, let's keep going. That's where I stopped. That's why I was like, okay, so this is a message to the collective on this day. Honor me if you're gonna remember me. Communicate the struggles, the real struggles of what it takes to come up. I just heard you're kings and queens, and you're not accepting. You're right. And he's talking about empowering the communities, not just one group. Empowering communities. If you're going to remember me, remember the struggles of everybody who tries to come up. Not just a small group of us, but like expand into different communities. We're cruel to, when we should be loving. And that's what's keeping you from becoming more abundant. Oh, shit. You know what he's saying? We tried to give you a gift. And all you did was create conflict. He's talking to the leaders, yo. He's talking to your leaders, to your community leaders. Whoever you see, whoever you follow. Come at it with love. You're supposed to come at it with love. But you came at it with cruelty, manipulation, conflict. He's like, this is, differences is what that's what I was hoping for. That's what I saw. This right here is not what I had dreamt, is what he's saying, yo. I had to because I had to keep pulling. Yo, when they come through, man, sometimes they'll come through chaotic, sometimes they're very sarcastic. I've had Rick James come through, and like tell me to say like things that I know I'm not supposed to be saying. And he's like, I was like, yo, Rick. I was like, you're Rick James. I was like, I am not. I can't be saying shit like that. Yo, he be talking shit, man. I'm like, yo. But he's funny, yo. Rick James is funny. Martin Luther King, he's coming through like kind of angry and disappointed. Yeah, this is not what I dreamt. I dreamt of something bigger is what he's saying. All this shit has to come crashing down. It's time to stop pretending. Stop faking the funk. Acting like everything's cool when you know it's not. The message. It's like this is the message that you've been waiting for. And because it comes in from it, like, yeah, because it's coming in from this one right here. It's like you're still waiting for this message to come through. This person's coming through with this message with love. And you guys are not seeing it. I don't know who this is. I'm getting really strongly this is for the, this is. Race, man. It's about race. You don't want to accept someone's message because of their race. Do you not see the hypocrisy in this? Okay. Speaking truth even after death. Even if it's okay, so he's saying, even if it's, you might see it as like, how dare you, like, I don't know. It's like, this is my message beyond the grave. This is how I speak, even after death. And this message has to be kind of fast, harsh communication. I don't know, because it's the truth that needs to be spoken. Where you needed to work together, you moved away. You got involved in stuff for like materialistic reasons, and that's what's keeping our communities, our people, like just beat down, unable to, it's a threat to our people, to our communities, because when they're in this energy, they pick unhealthy relationships, third parties. He's talking about being the men that they're supposed to be the leaders that they're supposed to be. These situations are unhealthy for the children. It's just generation after generation of trauma being passed to our children because as parents we can't heal ourselves. These are generational cycles and curses that need to be broken. Oh, you've been walking away from doing the work, putting the work in. You've been walking away from it. You've been walking away from it. You've been walking away from the work of doing this, like this spiritual quest. And this spiritual quest is really kind of doing that internal, that inner work. We've been trying to give this gift to you. We've been trying to offer you the support, and you haven't seen it. You haven't seen it because you want to still fake the funk like everything is okay. It's like this has to come down. Wow. The old ways of doing things, it's like some people don't like this message. I'm sorry if you don't. I mean, I'm a medium. I pick up, you know, energies of people who have passed. And I think the farthest back that I've gone is, I want to say, is like Jack the Ripper time, which is like 1800s, 1888. I think that's the oldest energy I've ever picked up on as far back. So Martin Luther King, not so undoable, you know. I'm a medium. That's what I do. And, you know, if you don't like it because, what, I'm an Aquarius? Or maybe because I'm white. There's a difference, you know, in race, color. It's a big issue. I'm just here to deliver the message that I was told to deliver. The color of my skin has nothing to do with the message that he wants to come through. Why? Why is this worry here? This is worry about this is worry about secrets being illuminated by the High Priestess. When you do the inner work, I just need you guys to understand, like, when I do this type of work. For me, my goal is to help you heal and move past all the fuck shit that you've done in your past. It is not my place to judge anything that has been done or said, or, you know, my job is to help you. My job is just to give you the messages to help you move forward. My thoughts, my feelings on it does not matter, you know, and I can put all my judgments aside because, you know, none of us are perfect. This is why I've been given this ability, this gift, is because I've done the work. I don't project my own insecurities, my own, you know, whatever I have. I don't project that onto other people. I understand what it is and where, you know, if I feel a certain kind of way, where it's coming from. So my job here is not to, if you're worried about having to do the inner work because of the secrets, you know, I'm not going to be out here exposing, oh my God, guess what so-and-so told me. The only time I expose people online like this, like, you know, when I make my videos, is simply because something was done against me. It's just, I'm just protecting myself. I don't just go after people to go after people. I'll go after the people who are doing some fuck shit. If they're creating, you know, chaos, burdens, and unnecessary bullshit, I'll pull cards on them and I'll put that out. But if you're really trying to grow and heal and move forward, and there's things that, you know, you don't want out, that stuff isn't going to come out. So whatever work you're afraid of having to do, don't be afraid. It's not like I'm going to be calling the cops. Oh my God, guess what guess. Oh yeah, that could have been the worry. There's the Chariot. You're afraid. Oh, you're afraid of the police watching. Yeah. Yeah. I see what you mean. You know what? But this is what's so beautiful about these things, about tarot, is that I can help you anonymously. Like, I'm talking to you now. You know, you can always make donations anonymously, can't you? You you can always make, I get donations all the time. So go ahead, donate. And the message will come through for whoever it needs to come through for. Spirit, that's just how spirit works. Spirit's not here judging you. Spirit wants you to do better. Spirit does say, leave all your burdens here. Give them to me. Let me show you how to turn that around. But you have to be willing to actually change your ways, because if you're gonna keep going back to the same old shit that you were doing, it's never gonna end. And he's saying we need to let that shit fall. Whatever ideas, programming, institutions that we have that divide us need to come down. Yeah, partnerships. It's all about partnerships. Without partnerships, we're going to get defeated every time. That's what I see from a higher perspective, he's saying. Every time. Partnerships. And look at the lovers. One's black, one's white. It's partnerships of different groups, races, religions, whatever differences that needs to go away. If you want to have any kind of victory. He's also saying that a lot of the ways of people making their money that is manipulative, sneaky, you need to reject that. That needs to come to an end. Because he's saying you're passing that on to the next generations. Remember he was saying about the cycles? What you want to do is create cycles of like generational wealth, healing, abundance. That's what you want to grow, not this bullshit of division, cruelty when somebody's offering you love. That's what he's saying, man. And this has been the energy that has been going on for some time now, man. They don't like the message because of who it's coming from, whether it's religious people getting messages through tarot, whether it's black readers getting messages through white readers, or white readers getting messages through black readers. However that looks, man, it's just like, come on, guys. There are a lot of good a lot of some of my favorite readers, I don't hate. I see greatness, and to me that's what it is. I just don't understand. I don't understand the hate, and I really don't. Well, that's not true. Now I don't, because I know better. But let's be real. Like, if I'm gonna be real, I was a hater. All of us were karmic energies at some point. That was the old me, I rejected that. I put an end to faking the funk and the stress and the worry. All that shit that I was hiding. Sorry, guys. I was very karmic. I did a lot of fuck shit. But I had to kind of reject I had to go, oh my God. I had to do a lot of work. And, I think for months, I would go into my car and sit in my garage for hours just listening to music, crying, smoking. Like, this took months. I just completely broke down. But it wasn't like because I was broken about a relationship. I was just upset because, like, why? Why does this fuck shit keep happening to me when I try so hard? I'm trying to do better, and no matter how much I try, it just doesn't get any better. So I had to go within, and that's messy, ugly, uncomfortable. You're moody, there's a lot that goes into purging all that shit. But you have to, these are things that you're hiding. You don't want to have to do this. And it's saying you have to come out of the self-deception. Reject anything that I just got causes division. Oh. He's talking to like different groups of individuals in these. See, this is one is like being deceptive. This is lying, spying, gang stalking. One is somebody's offering some advice, some, support, and this person's like, I don't want that shit from you. This person's all stressed and worried now because they, all these people were sticking swords in this person's back. These two have masks on. Behind the scenes, they were doing like moon rituals. They all came after this one person. She's like, it's cool because I know the truth. I'm the high priestess. It has nothing to do with the color of my skin. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the energy that I embody. So this high priestess comes to try and tell you guys how to embody this, how to grow. This is the message you've been waiting for. But it's like, I don't like who it's coming from. I don't like the communication because it's this person. That's not what we were waiting for. Okay, guys. Let's see if he has anything else to say before we start wrapping this up. What else would you like to say to the collective? I was going to say to your family. Like, remember, this is what we were waiting for. We're waiting for this message. It came in reverse. Like, let go of what it is you're expecting to see and see things from a higher perspective. See things from a higher perspective. It's like, I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but I'm almost getting like Christians are waiting for the return of Jesus or something like that, right? But what would that look like to them? What does a man, a white man, a black man, like what does that look like when Jesus returns, and how would they know? What does that look like? Everybody has an idea of what it should look like. That's not always how it's going to be. I just heard, is it Ariana Grande's? I'm not good with titles and artists. I think it's Ariana Grande's God is a Woman. I don't know. I have no idea. I apologize if I got that wrong. But yeah, let's get back to this. See things from a higher perspective. He's saying, creating heartache for somebody who is trying to collaborate by doing magic was reckless. That's going to end in defeat. Move away from behaving like that. Balance needs to be restored and to strengthen the family units by strengthening, partnerships, commitments. But you need to heal. Until you heal, you're going to keep passing that to the next generation. He's also saying that if you are a man who's just too sexually free, you might want to be careful, because if you impregnate people, if you, like a man, or a woman, if you continually behave in this, because this creates, I don't want to say broken homes, but it creates more challenges because, I don't want to say this, because I'm a single mom, but it does, it's like, to raise a child, they need to have a good balance of the feminine energy and the masculine energy. And there's a lot of imbalance there. Oh, that's why. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Wow, that was, wow. Ooh. That was a crazy download. So they need a healthy balance of masculine and feminine energy, and all these men that are just sexually promiscuous and just in and out, impregnating women, leaving these women alone to raise these children, creates more, just difficulties for the communities, their communities. And so what he's saying is that's gonna hit you in the pocket every single time. Like, for real. If you run away and don't pay your child support, you're gonna always be struggling to make ends meet because your car's breaking down, your house needs some kind of repair. It's gonna leak. Your money's gonna leak. If you're in a situation where you feel like your money's leaking, there's something in your energy that needs to be fixed. It could be your behaviors, it could be your thought patterns, it could be, I don't know, work practices, home, how you lead at home. I don't know. There's just, yeah. Enough of this. It's like a lot of men don't want to get tied down, but they want to be messing around. You better protect yourself then, because if you create situations where you leave someone as a single parent, you're gonna feel it for sure. This is his warning to his communities, Well, actually, all these communities are gonna. Every community needs to hear this, because this is kind of like the same kind of energy that's coming down. But this is Martin Luther King, coming through. Oh yeah, he's saying there's a lot of communities, so many communities around the world that are in this illusion, this deception. We need people to come through to speak the truth. He's asking you, what do you speak? Is it deceit, manipulation, or are you speaking truth? Like I said, this message is for leaders. It's time to let the old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, all that shit needs to come to an end. Let it fall. It's time to partner up, collaborate, and partnership in order to bring healing to the communities. It's like the leaders should know, these, when I say leaders, I'm talking about like, however you lead, whether it's, a group on YouTube, or if you're, a celebrity and you have a bunch of followers, if you're a politician, whatever you do, whatever type of leader you are, you need to, it's time to heal your communities. It's time to partner up together, because what he was saying earlier, and I don't know if there's so much conflict, so much division. You're not the right. You're not the. I don't like you because your race. I don't like you because of your religion. I don't like you because of your political affiliation. Your political party, whatever. It's just so stupid. It really is. And that's what's keeping us from being able to develop strong and stable homes and stable finances. So that's what it's just like, togetherness. Anything else? Victory. Work together so we can have victory. Stop fighting and putting each other out in the cold and just, this is, I don't know. This is like, I'll take someone out to come up. That has to come to an end. Work together is going to give you the victory. Because if this is the energy you work in, this is the energy you're going to be in. So if you are conniving and I'll do anything for a buck, cheat, steal, kill, destroy, whatever, that is the energy you are going to be in. So this is a message for you to start working on different ways of, building, because if you don't, what you don't see coming, and this is what this Queen of Cups has been trying to communicate. Death. Nothing good comes from causing chaos and conflict with one another. It's really not necessary. The universe is very abundant, and there's enough for everyone, but the media, the government, all these large entities want to make you believe that they want to put you in the energy of fear. to make you think that, oh, we're going to run out of food, we're going to run out of water. That they pull that shit away to make people, to get people talking and like, yeah, I couldn't find eggs. Oh my God, what about the toilet paper? Oh my God, you know, that's what they want to do. I promise you, it's fine. Don't worry about, like, you don't have to stock up. Just, they want to create fear. And so when you're in that energy of fear, you start backstabbing, stealing, you know, killing, all for a buck. What the fuck's gonna happen to me tomorrow if I can't buy eggs and toilet paper? Oh my God. They want you in that energy of fear, juggling, and that creates, you know, worry, stress. They work with that energy. That's energy of the devil. So what he's saying is you need to find more balance and stability at home with your family, in your communities. That's how you're going to have success. That's the dream that he had. Partnership. Something bigger. Any final words? This is coming out of conflict. No more conflict. It's time to come out of conflict. This shit right here. The conflict that stems from a fear of lack, insecurities, the emotional baggage. Yeah. Jealousy, greed, envy. It's time to start working together. That's the only way you're going to find balance in your communities, is by working with other communities. You need to put race, religion, political differences. I mean, all that needs to, you know, find common ground. How can we work together to create environments where we can raise healthy, you know, healthy children? Emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally healthy children. Okay. All right, guys. That's what I have for you guys. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this because I don't know. I just, you know, I got nervous. I don't know. I don't usually get nervous, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this because I'm like, I know that we all know what really happened to him. So I'm not really nervous. Just, I wasn't, I don't know. But I was just sitting here just kind of messing around on my desk, and I just heard, I have a dream. And I was like, oh, okay, he wants to talk. So here we are. So he did want to come through. I don't know. I don't usually worry about putting these types of readings out, but that one, maybe that's the type of fear that they try to put him in, you know? That type of fear of, you know, we're gonna take you out, this and that. You know, they have to work out of that fear. And, you know, I was like, it was coming to me, but I wasn't really feeling fearful. But I don't know why. I think maybe he felt fear. Maybe he felt fear. Maybe they were threatening him. I don't know, guys. Well, okay. I think I'm going to leave that there. I hope this helped you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to check out the description box. There's more information there if you want to schedule your own personal readings. But if not, and this is where I leave you, have a great one, guys.